Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my fellow brothers and sisters. Good afternoon, my fellow brothers and sisters. On behalf of the Ministry of Finance and the Minister of Finance, myself, Abena Osayasari, and my colleague, Honorable John Kuma, would like to receive this petition on behalf of the Ministry. We thank God today's demonstration was peaceful. I want to use this opportunity to thank our security agencies, especially the police, for the hard work they have put into this. Both yesterday and today, government will continue to support you to make sure that consistently we live in peace and we guard jealously the peace that we have. I'd also like to thank you for giving us a copy of the petition that is supposed to go to the Speaker of Parliament. I'm happy to announce to you that government has already started meeting relevant stakeholders to see how best we can address this economic situation that has arisen as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russian-Ukraine war. On Monday, government with the relevant ministers met some important stakeholders on the rising food prices. Government will continue to meet all the relevant stakeholders and make sure that together we come out with policies and programs that will address the issues that you have raised here today. We will make sure the minister also receives the petition and do whatever is necessary to address the concerns that you have raised. Let us continue to live in peace and guard the peace that we have jealously. Because this is the only country we have, and this is the only country that God has given to us. We are in this together, and together we will make things happen. We will bring the change that we will all feel in our pockets and everywhere that we are. So I want to urge my brothers and sisters to continue to demonstrate peacefully and know that government is concerned. And we have already taken the initiatives, and very soon you will see the programs and activities that will be rolled out to address these concerns that have arisen as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russian-Ukraine war. We are all in this together. Let us support government. Together, we will make Ghana great and strong. Thank you very much.
Deputy Minister for Finance, and given some assurance as to what steps government is taking address some of the concerns that have been raised by the protesters. Benasari there already assuring that the government has already initiated some level of engagement with relevant stakeholders to help address or ameliorate the concerns or plight of some of Ghanaians as recorded in that petition presented by the protesters. And so petition presented, petition received. We're still going to follow with the Krom demonstration to whichever final destination it will be, because in our minds final destination is Parliament. But a copy of the petition has been presented to the Finance Ministry, well received by Deputy Minister of Finance Abena Asari, and of course who has been flanked by another deputy, Dr. John Kuma. So we'll follow organizers of the demonstration to whichever next stop it is that they will be making.
So, even before you leave me, I would want you to just run by us what route you'll be using to Parliament. If you can tell us what route the protesters and then the police will be using to the Parliament House, because we know that after this presentation that has been done, the next place to go is the House of the Legislature. Do you know the routes you'll be using? So I think we've lost Nana Tufo-Boateng, who has been monitoring proceedings there for us. So we just saw the presentation being done to representatives from the Finance Ministry. We saw two Deputy Ministers of Finance, Dr. John Kuma and Abnao Say Asari, speaking to the protesters there, actually assuring them that plans are already in place to work on the deteriorated state of the economy. So I'll just get back in studio here and interact with my colleague, Fred Duho. Fred, so we heard from the Deputy Finance Minister. She says that plans have already been put in place and that very soon we will see the plight of Ghanaians being addressed. Do you think it's comforting enough?
Well, I mean, in situations like this, the very first thing the finance minister or the ministry would have to do is exactly what she has done. First, receive the petition and then comfort the people or give them some assuring words as to what the government is doing or is about to do as far as their concerns, have been brought to the table. But, you know, something of this nature, you can't really take out the fact that if you want to do engagement of stakeholders, that matters in this whole issue.